evening. I'd like to call the City of Central Falls Board of Licensing Commissioners to order at 5:35. Madam Clerk, roll call.
Councilman Perry?
Present.
Councilman Figueroa? Councilwoman Fonseca? Present. Councilwoman Gonzalez? Councilwoman Rector? Present. Councilwoman Rosano Siegel?
Present.
Councilman Woodrow? I apologize, Woodrow. I'll be up for him.
Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First item.
One item on your agenda is hearing, consideration, and possible action regarding the following license for Good Friends Inc., DBA Splash Snack Bar on Lancel Avenue.
Is there somebody that to represent? Good evening.
Good evening.
Could you state your names for the record, please? Thank you.
Joseph Lalagna for the license holder.
Thank you. Okay, good evening. Thanks for coming. I just wanted to do a summary of where we're at, what we did last meeting, and where we are now. So at our last meeting on February 23rd, 2015, Good Friends Inc., DBA Splash Snack Bar, was summoned before this board for the following instances of unruly, disorderly, and illegal conduct. We looked at the period from February 6, 2014 to February 8, 2015, and the following was put on the record. The police department responded to the bar 163 times over that year period. 105 of those were area checks to ensure customers had left at closing time and to monitor the patrons. 13 of these were for disturbances, fights, assaults, and disorderly conduct. 12 of them were to remove unwanted persons from the business that would not leave upon the staff's request. The most recent call on February 6, 2015 was for a felony assault with a knife, which occurred inside the bar. At the last meeting, I'm sorry, is that incorrect?
I think that's been changed.
We had stipulated to on or near.
Okay, so I can change that. Okay, so do we put that on the record differently than it is? Okay, so I stand corrected. So it's on or near the premises for that felony assault on February 6th. At the last meeting on the 23rd, 2015, of course, the bar denied the charges and presented cause as to why we now have a full hearing and why it should be scheduled for today. At the meeting on February 23rd, the bar also voluntarily agreed to provide police detail on Friday and Saturday nights and any additional evenings when we had live entertainment. We also agreed to close at 12 a.m. We're here tonight to have our full hearing and look at the merits of this matter. However, I do understand there's a potential settlement between the city and the Splash Bar. Mr. Solicitor, oh, yes, sir.
Madam, I think
Sure.
on my copy at least,
Sure.
item 5,
Okay.
item 3
Mm-hmm.
indicates closed by 12 p.m. It should be 8.
Oh, it is a.m., yes. We can make that correction. Mr. Sure, absolutely. Thank you for catching that. Okay, so, Solicitor.
Madam Chair, you're correct that the police department and the law department and the respondent Splash Bar did have a series of conversations about working together to find a mutually agreeable solution to this problem. And the settlement that we'd like to present to the board this evening is as follows. First, the respondent Splash Bar agrees to 90 days from today, moving forward 90 days, of paid security detail each Friday and Saturday night, as well as any night involving a DJ or live entertainment, the first 60 days of which will be provided by police officers of the Central Falls Police Department, and the remaining 30 days provided by retired police officers of a private security company, evidence of which will be provided to the clerk's office. Second, said details should be provided on those evenings where it is required from 8:30 at night until 12:30 in the morning. Said detail shall not be responsible for checking IDs, as that's the responsibility of the establishment. During this 90-day period, the respondent bar will close by 12 o'clock, 12 midnight, 12 a.m. In addition, the bar will provide tip certification for its current food and beverage staff, as well as any staff hired over the 90-day period, and provide that to the clerk's office. Respondent bar will also agree to provide all paperwork evidencing compliance with these conditions to the city clerk's office in a timely fashion. Finally, the respondent Splash Bar agrees to a 90-day review and specifically to a follow-up hearing in front of this board on Monday, June 8th, which is 90 days from today.
Is that a regularly scheduled?
It's a regular schedule.
Scheduled,
Right.
okay. For the council, that is. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Solicitor, thank you. I would like to entertain a motion to accept the settlement offer at this time. Okay, second?
I'll second it.
Discussion,
Yeah, under
certainly. Councilman
I
Farrell.
assume the chief was in on the negotiations. Are you satisfied, chief, with the?
That's correct. I was involved in conversations and we were very satisfied with the agreement.
Just one quick question for the colonel. I'm sorry, did we have any incidences between the time that, the last 2 weeks, over the last 2 weeks?
For the record, Colonel James Mendowski, Police Chief Center Falls, there hasn't been any instances since we've imposed the sanctions.
Thank you very much, appreciate that. Sorry, Councilman Farrell.
That's the only question I had.
Anybody else?
And I assume you're happy with the agreement?
We're satisfied with the agreement. I'd like to express my gratitude to the chief and the solicitor for assisting in arriving at this settlement. And for the record, I'll rely on the solicitor to tell me what paper compliance you might need. We'll bring the tip certifications to the clerk. Beyond that, let me know what you need.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Okay. I would just like to let you know about our position as the board. I think we've been extremely patient regarding our year-long episodes of course, violence and criminal activity as well as nuisance activity at your bar. We consider this strike one, and we appreciate you working with us. I'm glad that you were able to come to some agreement so that we can work together and make your business a good business for the community, because of course that's our duty as the council to make sure that the public is considered in all matters. Know too that it is your responsibility to abate future criminal activity and nuisance situations at your bar. Whatever you need to do that, we just strongly suggest that you do everything you can to abate these issues, as we will not hesitate in the future to bring you forward for possible suspension or revocation. But thanks again for working with us, and we look forward to doing good business here in the city of Central Falls.
We appreciate the points of accommodation.
Thank you. Okay. All in favor of accepting the settlement?
Aye.
Oh, sorry. Any against? Chair votes aye. Ayes have it. Entertain a motion. Oh, sorry.
We have two abstentions? Or, correct?
Ayes have it. Entertain a motion to adjourn. Thank you very much, sir. Have a great day. Thank you, ma'am. Second? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
We have a second?
Second. Okay, sorry. Any against? Okay, stand adjourned at 5:44. Thank you.